Okay guys, one thing I have learned today is that people have very short memories, and there's no reason, because I understand that it's short in terms of years, but in terms of months it doesn't need to be, or it shouldn't be like this. And what I'm talking about is this tweet here. Now, it's big news today that Trump is supposedly going to withdraw all American forces. And, people are celebrating this and prematurely celebrating. And this guy, he's going as far as saying, it's the best Christmas ever. God's gift is the most precious thing ever. Hope. Right? And I was reading this thinking, oh, geez, this has happened before. And this was my immediate feeling. It feels like deja vu. It feels like this exact thing has happened before. And it turns out I could find it. And here it is. Trump right, well, here it says Trump drops push for immediate withdrawal of troops, but basically back in April there was a push. He declared all troops to be removed from Syria, and just a few days after, I don't know why he put the drops here, but just a few days after, April 8th, so this is April 8th, and this is like April 4th, and in that space of time there was a chemical attack, and everyone is forgetting about it, and it's too important to not forget about, because this next one is not going to be a chemical attack in Syria. It's going to be a blackout in the USA, and it's going to be the start of World War III. And yeah, and now this, I've been trying to think what they can blame Trump on, and now I realise what is definitely going to be blamed on Trump. I don't know if it's, see how it's saying President Trump decides to withdraw the troops. So now I can tell you what's going to happen with this. This false flag is going to go down the US, and they're going to say it was terrorists. Iran sleeper cell terrorists, or ISIS kind of funded Iran-linked terrorists, and they were able to do it because Trump removed all the pressure from them in Syria, so they had extra space to go to the US, or they were freer to act as terrorists in a different country and then do something there. Do you see how they can connect this to Donald Trump's decision? And it might connect back into that government shutdown as well. So to me, this is all very obvious, very clear. It's a shame that no one else really connected this. And there's just one more thing, and there was, so Ukraine is going to send more warships through the Kerch Strait, but look at this here. This is insane. They're just so speaking so openly about just full-scale war. New Ukrainian missiles are going to allow it to de-block the Azov Sea. So literally going to destroy the bridge with missiles, just openly talking about destroying the bridge with missiles. It's just full-scale war. And they're just, everything that is now happening is just putting everything into place so they can have the best war they can to provide the best reset they can, because the economy is struggling, there's no way out of it. And especially because I'm from the UK, and I just want to appeal to anyone in the UK that I care about. UK troops, Brexit. Okay, so we've now got 3,500 troops on standby. And I was thinking, this is probably, they're using Brexit as a cover to actually put troops on the streets for war. Because they're saying, oh, it's in preparation of a no-deal Brexit, and people are buying it. So you can put these martial law preparations in place, and people think it's for Brexit, when actually it's just for a large-scale war. So I thought, if that's the case, that's very clever. So this was all these things very worth talking about. It's a shame no one else caught on to this April attack. Exactly the same thing. Oh, we're going to withdraw from Syria. Oh, a chemical attack. Oh, we're back in. So, a bit of a shame there. But, yeah, I think it was only days. That chemical attack came out after only days of withdrawing from Syria, or supposedly withdrawing. And I think it's going to be days yet again. So, this weekend was my kind of what I was thinking, and my gut is telling me that something's going to happen before Christmas, and this kind of is the last weekend before Christmas, so let's see. Thank you.